as someone who went from being a master procrastinator, literally not wanting to post videos at all, went through a phase where I literally went months without posting because I was just always procrastinating, to someone who literally posts 3 times a day, and two of those three posts a day are reels. I am going to show you how to actually create a reel and literally in just 10 minutes. So you're not spending the whole day recording and making things more complicated than what it needs to be. So I want you guys to listen up because I'm going to give you guys the step-by-step process of how I do this whole thing. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes, because I actually really care about you guys and I want you guys to get this knowledge. So step number one, I know that you guys want to get into the whole tactical thing, but before you can actually do the tactics of anything, you have to have the right mindset. And number one that has really helped me to just even get in the mindset or the mood to record is cleaning my space. I feel like this is so important. Having a clean and organized space that you're in, it definitely helps you and makes you more motivated to actually want to get stuff done. When you are looking at dirtiness, when you are looking at an environment that you're not really inspired by or motivated by, you're not going to want to create reels. You're not going to want to create content. And ultimately what happens is you procrastinate. I think one of the things that really made me procrastinate is because I wasn't in the right headspace. So making sure that you have a clean space. So when you wake up in the morning or you're just in your space, you're like, you feel like you can breathe, because when there's just clutter everywhere, it can definitely just make you feel like you have a lot more going on than what you actually do, because you just have mess in front of you. So if you have to deep clean or just tidy up a little bit, do what you got to do so that you're in the right headspace to create these reels that you need to create. Step number two. Now, speaking from a woman who had a baby, I would say about a year and a half ago, what you wear is very important. I always used to hear people say, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you perform good. And I thought that, that was a myth. But I soon came to realize that was not a myth, especially after I became a mother and gave birth to my child. Literally, the first couple of months of being a mom, I was literally wearing baggy clothes. I didn't care how I looked, at all. I just wanted to be able to just record videos just to just get it out there. And ultimately, I wasn't creating content as much as I should have because I didn't feel good. I didn't feel confident in what I was wearing. I wasn't doing my makeup. I did not care. And you have to look good. I think one of the ways that you can definitely feel more confident about yourself is looking good, because when you feel more confident about yourself, I'm wearing a dress, makeup done, hair done, I want to work. If I had baggy clothes, just looking, hair not done, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna record. I'm not gonna feel motivated. I'm not even gonna be content. I'm not even gonna be confident in the content that I'm posting, because I'm like, oh, I just look like I just put anything together, and who's gonna want to hear anything from me when I don't feel confident in myself and I don't look the part. Presentation is everything, especially because if you're trying to make content to reach people that have never seen you before, first impressions is everything. People want to see that you look good in some type of way. Now, I'm not saying you got to get a full bead and have a dark eyeshadow and all this stuff. No, but what I am saying is wear comfortable, stylish clothes, groom yourself so that you actually feel really great about yourself. So that has helped me boost my confidence on the camera and actually get me to actually want to record and get these videos out to you. Now, step number three. This is really important because especially when you're a content creator or you're a business owner, entrepreneur, and you're trying to get content out to get sales in your business, we are constantly scrolling, looking at inspiration, looking at ideas. And sometimes we feel like we have to have the best camera, we have to have the best mics, we have to have the best editing software, the best edits in our videos to just attract the things that we want to attract. And that's not really true. I found it that when you simplify, creating your reels in the process and you're just focused on making it quick and simple, it's really better than trying to aim for perfection, because when you're aiming for perfection, you'll do things like, okay, I can't post today because like I didn't edit my video the way that I wanted to edit, or editing may take way longer. I remember my husband and I, we went through this phase where ultimately we like took editing our videos, our reels to a whole another level. It was more complicated. It was just also just overstimulating if you actually really sat through and watched all of our reels. And editing took so much longer. And ultimately what happened is, instead of being able to post 3 times a day, we were only able to post 1 time a day because we spent so much time editing this one reel and overcomplicating it, and we weren't even really satisfied with the results. So simplify it and then accept that, okay, my content's going to get better, or I'll just, if I have enough money, I'll be able to hire an editor who can do a better job at it. Like right now, especially if you're trying to learn, you're trying to be able to generate sales, to make money so that you can go and hire someone who can do the job better than you. But honestly, just quick and simple. I noticed that videos where I was literally just sitting and talking to people, those videos did really well. People, especially people who are scrolling all day or just trying to find a solution to their problem, they don't care about all the special effects or anything like that. They just care about what you're actually saying out of your mouth and how you can help solve their problem. Now, step number 4, reuse existing content for captions. And then there's this thing, okay, yeah, I made the content. And then there's a big thing where now you're trying to find a caption to this video. And that can take so long as well, too, because, you're hearing all these Instagram gurus say you have to have a call to action, or you have to have a long caption, this, that, and this and that. And it can overwhelm me because not only do you want to learn how to actually, you created the reel, but you got to have this amazing caption. And I'm telling you right now, a lot of the times what I would do is I would just kind of reuse a caption that has worked for me before, really to just save time, especially because of the Instagram, all the algorithm right now. The way that it works is just like, if they see something that has worked on your page, if they see you literally doing that again, they're gonna push that out. So I wouldn't, focus too much on captions. Captions are very important, but find what really works for you. So repurpose written content either from your emails that you send out to your email list, your Facebook posts or ebooks, or whatever, because that saves time and ensures your captions are already going to be engaging, because if they have already received some type of engagement through your email list or your Facebook post, or just people who brought your ebooks or your digital product, that's really going to help save some time. And that's a strategy that actually works, guys. Remember, you work smarter, not harder. But these are really just the 4 tips of how to actually create a reel and not make it more complicated than what it needs to be. I want to also give you these bonus tips. So bonus tip number 1, when you're creating a reel, if you want to actually receive traction and stuff like that, engage. So if somebody comments, engage with them in some type of way. This is why automation is very important, because automation, it kind of actually engages for you. But hey, If you want to just do some even more engagement than that, then do that. Number two, something that I did early on when I was creating reels was I would ask for support. So I would be like in these Facebook groups. I would tell people like, hey, like I just posted this reel, engage with it. And it had helped me. It helped. I got some type of engagement. It's especially this was like before like I had an audience, and it definitely helped. Bonus tip number three is I highly encourage you guys to be active while you're editing your reel. So doing cardio, being on a stairmaster or walking while you're editing your reels, that is actually really, really helpful. When I used to see people that were on meetings on a treadmill, I could not understand how they did it. But like now, being on a stairmaster and see how productive you can be, not only does it help, it actually makes you actually forget that you're on a stairmaster, because the stairmaster is very painful. But I just want to say these tips, these 4 tips plus these 3 bonus tips, these are very helpful for creating your first reel or just getting in the momentum of creating reels in general. Because let's just be honest, you're not going to just create one reel and just be a millionaire and never have to work again. You got to get in the momentum. You got to get into a rhythm of this being a part of your lifestyle. So this is really, really, really helpful. Now, if you guys want to learn more about what I include in my reels, the call to actions, how do I actually like generate sales from my reels, the content that I post, I have this course where I literally tell you and show you how to actually create and sell a viral digital product or just any product that you have that you want to sell online. The link is going to be down below in the description box. And this is really helpful. Not only has it worked for me, but it has worked for other people. This is completely optional, but I literally did all the heavy lifting for you. And all you're going to have to literally do is implement the steps and the strategies, and you're going to see the results that you want to see. But that is all for now. I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.